People would come to the Rebbe, write to the Rebbe all the time. This is something, if you look in the Rebbe's letters, it's almost a common theme, and people would write, the Rebbe became the Rebbe also in 1950, which was shortly after the Holocaust. And we've talked about this in the past, I think. It was a traumatized nation. We can't even begin to imagine what it's like. The Rebbe became Rebbe in 1950, 6 years after 6 million of us were killed. And people would write, where was Hashem? It can't be that there's Hashem. It can't be that Hashem, if the Holocaust happened, it can't be. Hashem would never have allowed the Holocaust to happen. I don't believe in Hashem anymore. And the Rebbe had a fairly consistent answer to this. And the Rebbe says, actually your question tells me that you believe very, very strongly in Hashem. Because if there is no Hashem, then there is no complaint. There is a Holocaust. Yeah, and obviously, if there is no ruler of the world, then everything happens. Now, you're saying that you were expecting that Hashem should make sure that everything in this world, that all 7 billion people, okay, then there weren't 7, whatever, and everything that happens in the world should transpire, and everything should be exactly according to plan and good and everything. And I'm going to paraphrase a little bit. What the Rebbe was saying over here is, can you do that, by the way? Can you do that? In other words, if I give you a world with 7 billion people, and not only 7 billion people, 7 billion beetles running around the Amazonian rainforest, that also, the whole world has to be run. And everything has to be according to plan, and everyone has to come out on top. In other words, I can't say 6.9 billion people, it'll be good for them. And for that, the other 0.1 billion, they're going to have to be set. No, everyone, fairness and justness and goodness for everyone. Can you do that? Can you even invent a computer that can do it? You can't, right? But you're expecting that of Hashem. Now, if you're expecting that of Hashem, what you're automatically saying is that you understand that Hashem has superior intelligence, completely beyond yours, because you can't do that. You're expecting that Hashem's intelligence should be quantumly greater than yours. Now, let me ask you, if Hashem's intelligence is quantumly greater than yours, do you think he'll be able to understand everything that he's doing? Yeah. In other words, follow it. What you're expecting of Hashem requires him to have intelligence, not only which is greater than yours, but which is so much greater that it's completely beyond you. And if that's the case, and Itaka is the case, then sometimes we're going to have to lift up our hands and say, I don't understand. But I trust that Hashem is the one who's running Taka and he knows what's going on.